So guys, Bob Arum yesterday was giving an interview. I want to give Bob Arum's take on what he said about Pacquiao. He was asked about one of his former fighters, which is Manny Pacquiao, somebody that made him a shed load of money. Bob Arum says that he doesn't want Terence Crawford or Errol Spence to fight Manny Pacquiao. He goes, Manny Pacquiao's an old man, he's on old legs now. And he goes, to be honest, the fight could be very dangerous. I made a video about this before. But Bob Arum does not want Manny Pacquiao to be fighting these guys. Bob Arum thinks it could potentially be dangerous to Manny Pacquiao's health. He feels that he's had a very close relationship with Manny and he's his friend, and he doesn't want to see Manny Pacquiao get hurt at this age, because he goes, when you get to 40, you slow down a lot. You're not the same fighter. You know, you're a lot more easily hurt. And, you know, the brain, the damage that it could do to the brain is obviously... it obviously can be, you know, it can be quite devastating at times, especially when you get older. You know, you can get hit and hurt, and you know, and you don't want those injuries to be long lasting, especially Manny Pacquiao, somebody that wants to go be a politician, so, and wants to help his people. So obviously Bob Arum's got a point, but however, I think it is sour and bitter grapes by Bob Arum as well. I don't think it's a case where I think Manny Pacquiao still at this age is able to handle those guys. Whether he can win, that's another matter. But I still think he's got more than what it, you know, takes to be able to compete with these guys. I think winning might be tough against Crawford or Spence. But I think Bob Arum, Bob Arum. This is what happens when you leave a promoter. This is what happens, because now he's no longer holding your interest. Like, he no longer cares about you. Bob Arum, you're only as good. You're only good to the promoter when you're with him. When you leave and you're not with him anymore, he don't care about you anymore. So Bob Arum is showing how a promoter does his business. That's every promoter, not just Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren. They're all like that. Once you're with them, they'll big you up. Once you're gone, they won't. That's just how they are. But in terms of Manny Pacquiao, you know, his health being in danger, I don't agree with that at all, if I'm honest with you. I've said it before that I think Bob Arum may even look at Manny Pacquiao as a risk and a threat, because, you know, Terence Crawford doesn't want to be getting beat to a 40-year-old man, neither does Errol Spence, because what will that do for them moving forward? Don't get me wrong, Pacquiao's a legend, but you don't want to be getting beat to a 40-year-old man. You don't. You just don't, because that's not going to be good for your legacy moving forward, is it? It can't be. So I totally understand why, you know, they're not confident, or they don't want they're not looking forward to that fight. But I think personally it should happen. I think one of Crawford or Spence should fight Pacquiao. Why not? Because it's a big payday. Spence is very keen. I think Crawford will be very keen as well. I think it's just Bob Arum that doesn't look keen. Or maybe Bob Arum is trying to diminish Pacquiao. I didn't like the fact that Bob Arum, he tried to diminish Pacquiao's achievements by saying, you know, this is a promoter that was with him, that Pacquiao was very malnourished when he first got into boxing. That's why he was able to move up so many weight categories. That's so disrespectful, you know, to say that about you're kind of putting your fighter that probably was your marquee fighter, right, for so long, and probably made you the most money in your promotional career. You're putting him down by saying that he was malnourished. That's why he moved up so many weight categories. Come on, behave yourself. The guy's fighting way above his weight category, way above his weight category. Look how small Pacquiao is in comparison to the welterweights. So, you know, Bob Arum showing what a promoter's like. You know, that's what he's. Don't get me wrong, Bob Arum is a Hall of Famer promoter, but this is what promoters do. They use you and then throw you away, and then to badmouth you. You know, so don't get me wrong, he's not badmouthing Manny Pacquiao in like directly, but indirectly, you know, taking a few digs here and there, which, you know, I don't like, especially when a guy's like Pacquiao's done so much for someone like Bob Arum. I just think it's not right. But leave your thoughts, guys. What do you guys make of Bob Arum saying that, you know, Manny Pacquiao shouldn't be fighting Errol Spence or Terence Crawford. Is dangerous for his health. Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.